Hey, all, this is Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show. How you all doing this week? And yes, you are in the Rick Keys family. And I have a special treat for you this week. We have Tommy Castro. He's going to be calling in and chatting with me, and we're going to be talking about his CD or his release that has done real well this last year and this year, and his upcoming show at the Coach House in San Juan Capistrano. But before that, we're going to be playing some new blues releases and new music, kind of new to my show. So we're going to start off with this one. It's a really cool one. This trio of ladies from UK or Britain or England, whatever you want to call them. And they're called Joan of Arc. And they have some really good songs on there that you may not have heard. That's why it would fit in the blue a new category. All right, here's one. He should be on that RMR chart. He's been there a couple times, but now he's not in there. But I'm going to keep playing him because I think this is a very, very good release. Mickey Free and Turquoise Blue. So he's got a lot of turquoise on there. Okay, we've got one. Actually, Dion and Stomping Ground was number one. It was in the top 10. It's, I believe this one came out last year, late last year, but I'm surprised that it has dropped out of the top 50. But I'm going to still play music from it because this one has made it to the Rick Keys Music Caravan Top Blues Albums for 2022. A lot of great stars played on that. You see some of the names there. You guys can read them. But anyway, tons of great musicians on there. Dion's voice is good. And Reverend Keys wanted me to play this one song for Easter from this one. It's called Hymn, Hymn to Him. Hymn to Him. Okay, so here's a new one to me. I recently picked it up. And it's called Dennis Jones, Passion for the Blues. All right. So anyway, you see this little mark on my face? Okay, well, I had like a little growth or something going on. Sometimes you can just, take some really hot water and a towel and shrink it down. Well, I think I used a little too much hot water, or the water was too hot. I actually burned myself, but hopefully by the time it heals, whatever I was trying to get shrank down. So, not shrinking anywhere is Eliza Niels. She's got a brand new release that I just got in the mail, and it's called Batter to the Bone. And she actually signed this one for me. It says, Rick, thanks for playing her music. See that? So Eliza Niels, you're going to hear some of that. New to the blues release list. Okay, so I'm going to have to look this way. And you guys don't care. All right. So here, you want to make it so so you can't notice the red spot. There. Now you got red glasses. Okay, but I can't see. All right. So here's a new one. Her name is Emma Wilson. Wish her well. That's the title of her release, and wish her well with her new release. Wild Roots Session, Volume 2. A lot of good music on there. Hasn't made it to the RMR chart yet, but probably will one of these days. Quickly. J. Rad Cooley. He's got a great song on there. I just like to play it. It's called Yard Sale. So that's a new one. Hasn't made it to the chart yet. These are all ones that are new, but haven't made it to the Roots Music Report's top blues albums for last week. The Nighthawks, an older group, established 1972. They have a release actually called Established 1972. Okay, you like that? The Rick Keys family. So you guys know some of the my family members. I'm being the patriarch of the crew. We've got Farmer Keys, we got Reverend Keys, we got Patio Keys, Pierre Keys, And we've got some keys, but we're going to continue now with more new music that has come to the Rick Keys Music Caravan broadcast headquarters here in Oside, California, Oceanside. And Peebles and the High Rhythm section live in Memphis. It's an older, well, she did this quite some time ago in Memphis, but it's a new release. And Peebles, not Pebbles. That's Flintstones. Okay, we've got Lou Jetton and 61 South Deha Hoodoo. Wait, Deha Hoodoo. Deha Hoodoo. Lou Jetton, 61 South. Another new one that hasn't made it to the chart. We've got Levittown and Trying to Keep My Head Above Water. That's right. When you got a bad levee that leaks and doesn't hold back the water, you're going to try to keep your head above water. So that's the title of that one. Okay, so now we are into the Roots Music Report chart, top blues releases. So we are going to start with this one. Josh Hyde, Parish Blues, number 47. Okay. Val Starr and the Blues Rocket. She has been in that top 50 for quite some time. She's at 39 now with Healing Kind of Blues. Still can't see that one. Okay. At least you see her photo. All right. This guy's calling in. Tommy Castro. He's got a brand new release. It's called A Bluesman Came to Town. Actually, it's not brand new. It came last year, 2021. It made it to the Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues albums for 2021. Still doing quite well. Tommy's going to be calling in here in a little bit, and we're going to be talking about this release that has been nominated for a lot of awards, and he's been nominated for a lot of awards. So we're going to talk about that. And he's got a show coming to San Juan Capistrano at the Coach House this April. So we're going to talk about that show also. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking with Tommy here soon. He's always a blast to talk to. He is not a shy person, and you don't have to pull information out of Mr. Castro. He just kind of can continue a conversation without any assistance from anyone else. Okay, so Tommy Castro, he's at number 31. At number 29, we got Misty Blues and One Louder. Sorry, this red spot is like driving me crazy. It doesn't look good for a professional like myself here in my professional headquarters. We got Papa Chubby is at number 26, Emotional Gangster. Kind of looks like a gangster in that photo. Papa Chubby, number 26. Number 24, this is a local band from, I believe, San Diego County. The Sully Band, Let's Straighten It Out. They are at number 24. Cool Glasses. So as I said, San Diego County, they're from our neck of the woods. Scott Ellison, he's been up in that top 20 for quite some time, and now he's down to number 22. There's Something About the Night. Scott Ellison. What else we got here? Okay, Carolyn Wonderland, I talked to last week. She was really fun to talk to, Texas girl, and we actually saw her, my friend Linda and I, at the Humphreys backstage. Got some pictures with her, and it was a sold out crowd, and everyone loved her. So Carolyn Wonderland, Tempting Fate. And we found out that instrument on the far right is a lap steel. John Mayall has been going up and down, up and down. So last week he was number 1. Now he's number 11. Yeah, he is number 11. John Mayall, The Sun is Shining Down. But hey, last week number 1, number 11 this week. Depends what the DJs play. Okay, now we're going to number 11. Okay, Hurricane Ruth. She moved up quite a bit. She moved up from number 23 to number 10. She's in the top 10 now. Hurricane Ruth live at 3rd and Lindsley. Okay. Number 9, not the Beatles' White Album. They were number 1 very recently, too, I think last week. But they have dropped down to number 9. Bob Stroger and the Head Cutters. Speaking of head cutter, I actually cut my own hair the other day. It looks pretty good. Not bad for an amateur. And not an amateur is Albert Castilla. He has moved up to number 5 with I Got Love. There's Albert. And last but not least, I don't have 1 and 2 because we have some people that don't promote well. Number 3, Alligator Record Labels, Tinsley Ellis, Devil May Care, number 3. So anyway, this is the Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show, complete with Ugly Burn. And I do have other members of my show, of my family that fill in for me at times. That we call them the Rick Keys family. You know some of them, Reverend Keys and Firmer Keys, and lots of other Keys. So you listen to the show by going to Facebook and look for Rick Keys, Keys, Rick Keys Music Caravan. You like it, you can follow it that way. And then you can also follow it on Twitter. Same thing, Rick Keys. And then, but last but not least, and the best way to do it is to go to my YouTube site, look for Rick Keys Music Caravan, and then you subscribe to it, you'll like it, and then there's a bell. You press that bell. What that does is bring my show into your home every week. And if you pass it on with your neighbors, I could be every week in your neighborhood. And then also there's a thumb icon. You press that thumb icon, and what that does spreads the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan Blues Show to you, your family, your neighbors, your city, your state, your country, your world, and your universe. So stay tuned. Rick Keys Music Caravan coming up.